I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome back to a Fortnite patch breakdown, patch 9.01, and it is actually a good Fortnite patch, one of the shortest and one of the best patches we have seen in quite some time. So well done, Epic Games. There are still a few issues out there that I could complain about maybe in the back half, but should be a very short episode for all of you as we break it down. A brand new weapon, that being the tactical assault rifle, now meant for close quarters. Apparently going to be very precise when it comes to close combat ranges, but will fall off in terms of accuracy at long range. And when we look at the damage, it does not seem too extreme for its rarity. So I'm actually thinking this could be a not so overpowered weapon for once being released. So as of right now, we haven't seen it being played out yet, but it does seem to be a pretty good update. And I'm not going to complain about new weapons if they're not overpowered and they fit the meta like this should, because with this being released, we now have double nerfs. The first of which for the baller, a 50 HP nerf over there, which I gotta say I love that update. And even more so, much well needed, that's going to be the drum gun has been nerfed for its damage, which now means the blue SMG does finally compete. It does more damage and is more accurate than the drum gun, and I never thought I'd say those words. But I'm not sure the nerfs are going to stop there. You know, we've seen with other updates out there, double nerfs of turrets as well as planes and other overpowered weapons as well. If the community still complains, they will keep on nerfing it. So I think alongside what Ninja and other pro players have said about this, I think the availability of the drum gun should be reduced in the future as well if we keep on complaining. But as of right now, a great move forward. And with that being said, very lastly, only one vaulted weapon, of course replaced by the tactical assault rifle in some ways for those close quarter combats. It will be the compact SMG, now vaulted. So a few complaints out there, very few I've seen so far about this patch. The pump shotgun did not return, and they've actually vaulted the compact SMG when maybe they should have vaulted the drum gun. But again, I'm not going to complain about this. I myself love the drum gun in the meta. It was way too powerful. They reduced the damage. They kind of, you know, they replied to what we asked for, so we cannot complain too much. If we keep on complaining, I do expect them to keep on nerfing. And so with that being said, the weapons update this week, I think all in all, a pretty good move in the right direction. And also listening to pro players about slipstreams, actually was reverse 2K, and again, a lot of other pro players out there thought the slipstream should be deactivated or shut down after Storm Phase 5. They reacted and they actually listened and did the update. So pretty crazy, and actually a great update there. Along with other things about the slipstreams, we still see a lot of broken mechanics about the slipstreams. Anywhere, if you even look at the slipstream, it kind of interacts with your building in weird ways. So we'll see if further fixes come about that. But besides that as well, when it comes to building up to the slipstreams, that has been adjusted. So you can actually build up to it and jump right in instead of taking what they call a leap of faith, which also, I love the patch notes. They have finally left their own responses, much like Blizzard does for Overwatch. They leave responses from the devs themselves on why they made the update, so I love that. And very lastly for updates, yeah, that we're already pretty much done here. For slipstreams, they've now done the same thing for zip lines. When you are in a zip line and people build through it, you will break through the builds directly as long as you're in the slipstream. So if people build in your way, you can break right through it, much like they did for the zip line after a long amount of time. This time around though, 1 week later, they've already fixed that. So I would say another great move and a great update so far. A very, very small patch, although I still will say a few complaints out there. The one biggest one we still see is bringing back the pump shotgun. My main worry for the World Cup is the match queuing. If you guys were here for our World Cup breakdown number 5, the match queuing and people actually not being able to get into lobbies was pretty extreme in terms of pro players who had risked their chances to get actual World Cup spots because they couldn't queue up correctly. If those fixes can be hot fixed, hopefully they can be. Will they be is an entirely new question though. But either way, who would have guessed, you know, that a small update can still be a positive update for a community of games out there? Pretty much any developer besides Epic Games, but they now seem to be catching on with patch notes and of course patch responses, and even further than that, a small patch with some great updates. Hopefully more of this coming sometime soon with 9.02 or hopefully before 9.1 comes out. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoy it. My name is Jake. If you guys want to come back for another patch breakdown, I do frequently do them, or come back Monday, we'll be breaking down Fortnite World Cup qualifier number 6 as per usual. I'm super excited for this and crossing my fingers that the game is not as broken as it was last week. I hope you guys all enjoy. I'll see you back here sometime soon, and until then, take care.